Alright. I think we're live now on YouTube, Facebook, and Twitch. Just doing a paint club night tonight because we can. Working on a blue dragon. Here's the red one. That's the red one. We'll make bookends out of these. So what I'm working on now is a little bit here on these wings. Let's find out what this does. I need a little bit of this blue. We're having happy hour tonight. Cheers. I suppose I can share this. It's just up there. Like that blue. Try and gradiate this all the way up. I don't know, do you have your phone you can share? That's Dungeon Crate, actually. Shady Lady is with me tonight. Also crafting.
Different scale.
What?
Different scale.
Different scale. 112. I'm not even sure what the scale is on these.
Well, they're supposed to be massive, right? So it's the same
One,
scale,
two.
just massive.
Painting scales right now. Just kind of doing a light dry brush just to lighten up some of the blue on the top. Eventually it's going to be white. But giving a little contrast here. Oh. Just kind of bringing out some of the details in the wings. I do like that. I just kind of layer it. And dry brushing is always the funnest part anyway. It's a nice way to blend it. I don't know, most of the time I have no idea what I'm doing. I watch the videos, but get in, you gotta be careful not to overwork it. Do the steps. Yeah, I could just do it. But be careful dry brushing here just because I want to keep some of the darkness in there, but I really want to get some of the detail here. Like that. I can go back over with a wash, but just to get some contrast in here a little bit more than that. I tend to do just a combination of dry brushing and then washes. It's kind of old school. I don't know. Dry brushing and then washing again and then going back in and doing details. There's probably a lot easier ways of going about doing it. That seems to turn out okay. I think everybody should just try what they feel comfortable with. Bring in new techniques as you get going. I'm just going to try and go through here. Whoa. So if you're chiming in, go ahead and let me know where you're chiming in from. You're streaming out of Omaha, Nebraska. It was rather nice today and yesterday as opposed to a few weeks ago, which was 10 below. 17 below, yeah. Make sure I get this over here. Let me know where you're watching this from, if you're watching it on Instagram or YouTube or Twitch. Ooh, I didn't want that, but we're gonna work with that. Just happy little mistakes. Right? Just painting happy wings right now. Happy wings. So try and get one side done. So I really want to darken up underneath there too. Would be cool, but this is kind of a blue ice kind of dragon. So blue ice dragon, leaning more to accenting with the white. We'll see if I can shade in some blues here. I don't know. If you have suggestions, please feel free to throw them up there. That would be fantastic. So we're just kind of see it there. I don't know which one was better. Holding it up here gives you a different light. It gives you a crappier light, that's for sure. All right, there we go. See, some of the stuff I'm trying to lighten up the blue up here, so I don't mind if it's a little overbrushed with the details here, because I'm gonna paint that different anyway. A little wash. A wash. Like a feather on the wind. Like a leaf on the wind. So right, this is like also when you're when I'm dry brushing, if I feel like I have too much or too little on here, I can use a puppy pad, and you can. Puppy pad's the best, man. It's the best. Let's get the. I just start with somewhere where it's not going to be so intrusive if I do have too much paint on there, and you work your way out and kind of covers your butt a bit. Like, there's a lot of really good texture down here, so. It's nice. Thanks for chiming in. If you're watching, let me know where you're from. Where are you watching from? What's the weather like out there where you're at? Kitty, what are you doing? We have kitties, and they're in the workshop. Kitties in the workshop. That'd be cool. Come here. You should come here and craft with us. She's going to go explore the storage area in the rafters. Awesome. That's great. It's fantastic. Oh boy, here we go. So yeah, I'm gonna try and get this all dry brushed. So again, we're looking forward to our quest at the castle that we're doing in April 26th. If you haven't got tickets yet, please go online, dungeoncrate.com. You can go get tickets. We've got the dungeon masters all lined up. 10 of them at least. Other games happening. Working out stuff for all the swag bags. But it's all at Castle. It's going to be amazing. Kind of.
Joslyn Castle.
At Joslyn Castle in Omaha, Nebraska. Shade Lady's got me.
I know.
Right?
Yes,
You do.
I do.
Oh, let's see here. But we're just dry brushing these wings here. And I'm just kind of doing it. Kind of layering it, kind of getting lighter and lighter. Just because I want to be careful about some of this. Using crappy brushes too to do this, because I just kind of get aggressive. Be aggressive. Be aggressive. Not too aggressive. They're models. Just be careful. Be careful. Be careful and aggressive, but be careful. Shear doesn't work as well. All right, so there's a bit. I want to get a little more white in the spines. So we'll see here. Let's try a little more white. Do I have a little more white? Oh, we'll find out. Let's find out. So now this is kind of getting all gushy. So when you throw it and you try something else, but it's still light blue. It still gets pretty light blue over that dark, which, should I have done dark first? I don't know. I'm just kind of recovering this. Practicing different techniques on the same model for months. Just kind of working on the same model, you know, for a while. Oh yeah, right there. Boop, 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 boop. That's some good detail you'll never see. It's going to be on the inside, and you'll never see it. But that's okay. So here's the two wings. First off, kind of nice to compare them. Okay. Kind of like this. I like the blending there, so I kind of might want to do a little bit more of that on that side. And the same with the bottom, with the bottom side. Cool. And then it would be really cool to get some of this down with a darker wash in there. So I'll try that as well. We'll see how that goes. This brush might be the end of days with this brush. It served me well. Time for a new recruit. Brush Helix. Ready to go. Yes. I definitely can use some more lightening up on the side. Line up, Francis. Here we go. Let's do some of this. All right. So if you are, let me see here. Boom. All right. Gotta shake. Not great ASMR, that's for sure. All right. So let's see just a bit. Here we go. I was using a little bit of this as well, just so that I can finish off the dry brushing as with pure white, but this will kind of give it a little layer. Let's see. That's why it was like kind of blending in a lot once it dried. And just do that. Fill up the brush. Use the puppy pad. Honor the sacred puppy pad. I mean, it is, for me, I think, the most useful tool in crafting. Beside your brain. Puppy pads for the win. So yeah, you're going to see that this is still, it's still kind of blue. It's a bit bluey. Funky. I don't know if you guys can hear the old funk music happening in the background.
It's pretty funky.
That's pretty funky. I have no idea if this is AI or not. I don't know if I'm AI or not sometimes. Anymore, I wake up, look in the mirror. Chad? Should I get an age filter on the mirror? Do they have those now?
Yeah,
because
right.
what the fuck?
They do.
The funk. All right. This is getting a little brighter. Getting a little brighter. But tonight we're just having a chill night. It's Tuesday, right?
Yep.
Thank you. It's Tuesday. So that would do a little bit of crafting. That's pretty.
I can also give out to funk.
Oh yeah.
Halloween party funk.
When you craft, you kind of have to take dance breaks because otherwise it really messes up your stuff. Can't dance craft.
It's you can, but it's.
I mean, it's a kind of an Olympic sport.
It is.
Dance crafting. Okay, we're gonna try and lighten up. This is really cool texture and detail right here. I probably have to go lighter with that because I'm gonna go back in with a wash.
We have those dragons on sale or in the shop.
Oh yeah, if you guys want to buy these, they are on sale in our shop. They're
for sale.
They're for sale. Are they online? Probably not.
I think they are.
They might be online.
I think they are.
So you can find them online at dentalgrid.com. Look up for dragon. Look up for dragon. That's grammar.
I mean,
search for dragon. See what the youth have done to me today. The youth of today have just. I blame them and TikTok. All right. So that's icing up pretty good, I would say. This is a little darker, which is fine, I think, even though, you know.
Are you going to have a little shimmer?
Shimmer?
Just like, you know, a little iridescent.
You want me to put some like glitter nail polish on it after I'm done?
Yeah.
And make it shine, make it glitter.
Sure.
That's what the pros do. I'll find out. I'll find out. Maybe on the what's on the base.
I just mean some of the scales should be a little iridescent. That's a thing, right? You
Yeah.
have to be like ridiculous.
No, it's not a unicorn, but
it's basically a unicorn.
It's not a what? That was basically a unicorn. It's a mythological creature. Oh, is it? Is it?
Well, are they?
I don't know.
I say that about dragons, and I get to say it about unicorns. You tell me.
I think there's more video evidence of unicorns than there is of dragons.
No, I think
there's just real dragons, like alligators and Gila monsters. Gila monsters, right? All right. Well, so this is starting to take shape a little bit better. You can see the one on the left blended a little bit differently than the one on the right. So I kind of want to go back in. And now this brush has kind of been doing a good job over there. Go back in here and do more blending. So it kind of brings out all the scales and all its lumps. All the lumps. I need some more of them. Add a little more blue to this just because I'm getting near the edge and I want getting near the edge. I swear. And I kind of want to make sure that I blend is kind of the highlights here. And I'm going to do that just by gradually changing the blue or the white as I go. So you can lighten it up. If it's too white, then you use that somewhere else. That's where I'm going with it. Like some up here. You know, we get fixated on certain areas and then you just kind of want to tell a story with that part. Like in here, this has got to have more contrast. I think we talked about that earlier, didn't we? Yeah, we did. All right, well, if you're watching, say hello on the chat, wherever you're chatting from. Or if you're painting along, or if you're also having a happy hour with us on a Tuesday. Why not? We're just crafting a street corner for 112-inch hussies. Gotta figure out what to put on the street corner. Maybe we should make a tiny hot dog stand. Wouldn't that be awesome?
Yeah.
It might not fit on that. That's don't forget about the edges there. Kitty. The Princess Kitty is very sad because we're not paying attention to her. Yeah, it's kind of disrespectful, but that's okay. She's Kitty. So, right, Kitty? Oh, that was a tiny meow. Nobody could hear you.
Tiny defenseless.
What? There's a meow. Really? And what else? Mm-hmm. Really? Well, what else happened today? Seriously. Squirrels are out there every day. That's nothing exciting. And they always yell at you. Well, they were especially mean today. Oh my gosh. That's
Okay,
because
Wayne.
it's really, well, they were. They yelled at a rabbit. I watched them. They were just chitting and chuttering after this rabbit, and the rabbit's sitting there looking all innocent, like I'm just being here, sitting here being cute, not doing anything. Oh, hi, there she is. Kiki, what are you doing? Don't get in the trash, and don't get up in the tiny stuff either. It's always a catastrophe. A catastrophe. There she goes. Tiny Xena warrior princess. She is a warrior princess of the highest caliber. I mean, probably in her mind.
She catches mice.
She does catch mice. She's caught mice. All right, so trying to come around to these. Oh yeah, so let's see what they look like when we put them on here. Let's check this out. So this kind of fits in. This one kind of fits in here. It should fit in here. This one always fell apart. Might have to use the Dremel on this. Well, that might work for now. That won't. This is vexing me. Move your arm, dragon. Yeah, so I'm gonna have to figure that out before I finish this. Oh, kind of, there we go. The back goes in first, so yeah. What are they doing? Cats are going crazy. is he? Yeah, they are. But yeah, these have got to be kind of dremelled down a bit so they fit a little bit better. And then there won't be those gaps in there, but at least we can get kind of an idea of where else I want to go. Got some work to do on the face. And pretty much everywhere else, it's in this base coat. I've been working on this for a while, stage kind of, and then put it away and did some other things. So trying to see if I can get it to look similar in contrast to this guy, which kind of had the same approach. I just need to really go through the blue a little bit more, I think. And I've been layering this one a lot more. The base, that's what the base looks like. The base there is kind of fun. It's got books and rocks and things like that. And I've lost the base this time. So, oh no, here it is, yes. So the base is something to work on as well. Kind of fits right in there. Like so. Well, I better fit that one too. Oh, there we go. And I put the other one together completely before I painted it, which I don't know if was a great idea. It's kind of nice to have the base to hold on to as far as the dragon goes, which I might do that to continue painting on the dragon. But I have a feeling I need to. I'm gonna have to make sure that the wings just slide in. It's just bulky. It's a bulky mold, and these are really not fit great. They don't fit great. So I think putty and paint make it what it ain't. So, we just Dremel down this thing here a little bit. I'm sure it looks like that's where it's kind of, as you can see clearly, there we go. It's kind of got a piece, it's chipped there. So I think it's just a matter of getting it just like the hole. I don't think it quite is all the way around. Some of these models too, I think you can soak them in hot water, get them soft to bend back into shape. But I don't know, like this one, that just fit in. Okay. It just fit in. So, I mean, still all this. And that's why I debate whether I want to glue it first or just get it like this part way and then just get it in there before I finish it. Because these are really freaking tight. Man, so that's how tight. Could go tighter. So again, I guess it does fit. I would like it to be less tight, but again, I'm gonna have to probably paint it with it attached. I don't know. I'm gonna find out. We'll see. I mean, it wasn't that hard to do on the other one because you really can't see. I mean, you can see in there. Just don't look in there too closely anyway, but that's what's going to be up against the back for the bookend. The bookend will be an L, so it'll be like boop, like this. But that's holding it on pretty decently. And then it's a matter of going to paint the rest of it. I kind of want to go back to the blue, or just kind of keep going with dry brushing on the white and then do the details later, but we'll find out. I don't know. Let's see. Fits right on this. Because once you get that on there like that, then I got a base, but getting under here, that was hard. So I want to make sure I can get under there. I've got some work to do. All underneath this, I had it painted dark blue, and I think I'm gonna have to go back and utilize the lighter blue, get it more like an ice dragon, that kind of white and light blue see-through thing like the wings. I don't think I got his scales there the same, but I think if I can get him to that point, it's me to pull these off because I just pushed them all the way. It was really nice. All right, well, yeah. I think it'd be easiest just to kind of paint through this. Kind of did a wash on that, similar to the other one. And then definitely making his beard white as well. Yeah, I would use this. Now we went from funky groove to some house music.
I know, it's very.
Okay. I might treat this the same way. Blend it by dry brushing it, kind of. Let's find out. Maybe a little lighter dry brush, so I can keep a little bit of the underdark, but I'll vary it up a bit. I'm not worried about paint spread so much. I just kind of want to lighten up the color of the existing layer, top layer. Don't mind the black down there, the dark blue. Yeah, that blends in pretty nice. I just like blending. Maybe it's a thing. Don't drop it. And then you can go back and forth from the white and the blue. Get in your bits and pieces down here. Me, don't we? Excuse the reach. Trying to get underneath there. So that's kind of done a bit. Oh, what the? You painted that, did you? Jeez. Don't forget the back of the ankles, the cankles. Don't forget a dragon's cankles. They get very upset if you do. They do. Trust me. Yeah, so this is basically lightening up the whole shebang because there's just not enough of the other blue up there. But I'm going to do washes again and be a lighter wash. Except for where it's dark, then it blends it all together. So we're just going to kind of keep some of it and let Fink have the rest. Just gonna do this like a barbarian here, don't mind me. And barbarian's got to paint too. Oh my gosh, then once you get started, you're just like, oh, I gotta keep going, I gotta keep going. Those nails on his, oh, yeah. So it covers over some of the other blue too, and it blends it, which I think is cool. so much nicer than it was before. At least I think so. You say so myself. Won't be nice if I get blue up on the horns. But we don't want. Just kind of mess around with it here. On the back of this. So this I'm going to start with a blue. Just again a lighter blue, not a white. Oh my gosh, your underarms need attention. Most dragons don't pay attention to their underarms. Just can't get to it. Just don't care. Maybe they're into that kind of thing. Maybe what they want, really. So, and kind of just look for where we're going here. What's lighter, what's not. Where you want the highlight to be. This is kind of fun. This is all going to be down underneath. Just setting it down. Well, this time, you know, your dry brush has just got a nice, perfect amount. Okay, we're going to lighten this up a bit just to match up with what we've done. And sorry for that. Excuse me, pardon me. And see, that's places where we can go back in and do some more darker wash. Okay, I'm going to go back for the blue. Maybe a little lighter white this time, just because I have more white. And this is really blue, so if I can. So this side is this side I did not do, so I have to make sure that I match up with the blue and the lighter blue rather than just the white. Just work in places that are a little more forgiving than straight up where you're going to see. Underneath the wings, yeah, totally. Let's match them up and, you know, work with it that way. Oh my gosh, now I gotta go back for the hands again. Oh, look at his tiny palms. His beans. Dragon beans. Miss some of that there. Plus the lines up kind of gives you an idea of where you want to go after this. What's his face doing here? There are some scales and stuff under here. Really needs to be lightened up though. I got too carried away with the blue. Look at his palms and his little armpit there. Again, wings are going to cover all of this, so I still want some of this. Is just a little too much dark blue for me to handle at the moment here. So I don't want to run out of the paint and have to totally dip my brush again. Because this brush is about fried. And if you're watching, chime in the chat. Let me know where you're calling from or where you're calling from. Call your request line in. Just let you know where you're watching from. What do they call it? Streaming from? What is it? What is it when you're watching a stream? What do they call that? Stream watching? Strotching?
Weirdo. You are weird.
What? I mean, that's a thing, right? Well, where are you watching from? What room? Your exact address. Okay, so now I am kind of okay with some of that here. I'm much more okay with the shade of blue anyway. Oh, let's see. What's it? Do I have? There we go. Captions. No. Oh, it has its own music on here you can do.
Sure.
Oh, that's cool. Mm-mm-mm-mm-mm. So the book thing will be there too. Here's gonna find some filler as well because I think I can use that for down here in some of these areas, which this was already attached. It wasn't, you didn't have to assemble that and glue that on. But I think I really got to get in and get some more white down on the beard because that's still got a lot of dark on it. This also probably needs some more difference. It's a little lighter, so we will do that first. Shake, 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 shake. I'm frying these brushes. I'm going to use this one here. And this time, I'm not going to use a lot of white, but I'm just going to dry brush with this blue. Just to kind of lighten it up. That way when I can come back in with a contrast wash, it'll work. And yeah. Don't forget his knee. In between the toes. Go back in and do nails later. There we go. What the hell is all this? This was drunk making this thing. Mm-hmm. Kitty, what are you doing? She's mad because she wants her food. You want your food? I know you want treats. Okay, well, come here, kitty. Oh, baby. She's our baby kitty. Come here. I caught her. I caught her. Oh, say hi. Say hi. Yeah, hi. Oh, baby cutie. Be my baby. Oh, yes. He's my sweet baby. This is Xena Warrior Princess. She's a tough kitty. Are you tough kitty? Good, let me out. She wants to be let out. Oh, God. Here we go. Okay. Where are you going? She's running away now. All right. Baby kitty ran away. She'll probably be back, though, because she's definitely wants some food. A few times a day. Demanding. She's very demanding, kitty. But that's okay. Yeah, this should be good. I kind of want to switch off now. You all seen this? My pink water cup. My other one's not. Gotta keep these separate. You don't want to keep them kind of separated. So I think also it just made this whole spine needs to be much lighter. Much lighter because of the wings are going to be covering that. So I'm wondering, I should just rip through another one of these brushes. These kind of cheap nylon brushes. Be back. Okay. So yeah, I think I'm just kind of recovering all of the blue, the dark blue that I painted on a couple months ago. So it's a process of just kind of relighting it up so that it can go back in and then have all the nice dark contrast wash, and then it'll have layers of blue. Right now, I'm just gonna probably stick with this white here. And just start right at the tips on only one side. And just kind of carefully try and blend it down. I feel like this music has subliminal messages in it, but
it might.
But it's just designed to mesmerize us.
Sell us something.
Right? We don't know what we're thinking of buying, but we're going to be buying it tomorrow from some obscure website. All right, so yeah, just kind of lightly going back in. It's already darker blue on the bottom, so really just getting the highlights on these chips, these spines, icy spines, like the spine of a book spine. I kind of want to make little glasses for him. I think the glasses would be fun. You can find some tiny glasses.
Yeah.
That would fit this dragon.
You could make them too with wire and
wire.
Yeah. You know.
Just with
like a monocle.
The thin, a monocle. Oh, that would be fun.
Yeah.
Who votes for a monocle over glasses? Let me. Oh, what about one of them?
Yeah, one has a monocle, one has
a monocle, one has.
That's a fun idea. I like that.
One has two monocles connected. Oh, I just invented something. Yeah. Yeah, I'm just gonna try and blend that. So let me look down the back, which is gonna be completely hidden by the actual bookend, but
that's all right.
It's okay. It's devil's in the details, right?
That's good. Well,
I don't know if that's a good thing.
I was gonna say that's not really.
No. Well.
Little, like, oh dang.
No, then then it's the details that matter. So we've got looking on this side now. As you can see, there's more blue. Just kind of needing to kind of take care of all of this. You gotta make a weird face when you're doing it, though. It helps. I mean, you don't have to be live while you're doing it, but I gotta get on under layer 2. Oh, who's this kitty? Bagel, Teddy Bagel. He's
Bagel.
He's probably angry about food too. It's not even that late. Maybe they want catnip. He's kind of a catnip guy.
Aficionado.
Yeah. He likes this green, dude. He needs it. Did it fall apart?
Yeah, it's fine.
It's fine. It's fine. Just fell apart. Everything fell apart. Everything falls apart. It's fine. Oh, yeah. See? So even when I got the white, starting to layer in some of this. And then he kind of brings that out in a lighter blue, which is awesome and fine. But it makes me want to do light and get the white layer going on this side, which I do like. That's the fun part. Which would be cool. That'll make it look nice and icy. Just kind of, now that the brush is in, you can get aggressive with it because there's not so much paint in there. It's really good dry brushing action going on right there. Brush on brush action. All right, so yeah, there's a lot of places you'll see as you get going with lightening it up. Like, oh yeah, that'd be great to highlight that. So there, it's kind of taking care of the. There we go. Still kind of lighter contrast, so I'll try and darken that up a little bit eventually. But while I got the white out, let's see if I can do something with this beard. At least a little something to see what it looks like. It's gonna all kind of be white anyway. We're just gonna get right in there. Don't forget underneath. Pay attention down under the beard. But it's just kind of, yeah. Also your little eyebrows here. Buddy, I got you. This is a general dry brushing because they're going to go back in. We're going to do a little bit of contrasting and then brushing over with a smaller brush than this massive bestial thing. And I kind of want to make sure that there's enough contrast on the eyebrows as opposed to the horns. And we can't forget these horns up here too. So it's going to provide some of the detail to the face. So I'm just gonna blend brush it in. Blend, blend, blend. Even let's just do the front too. Why not? That's fun. We can come back in and give it a darker contrast, but this will at least kind of bring out some highlights. See how light we actually want to go with it. There we go. Let's see, there's nothing here. The next side. So really, it's kind of super light dry brushing. I guess it's kind of just blending, getting lighter and lighter with it, I suppose. So you'll see down here, once it dries, then you can really tell the difference. I just kind of want to get the tips of the scales really with the white, not really the whole scale, because that's the blending. That's where it has contrast. It's over here. Yeah, that's fine. So let's look at this. For now, let's see where we're at. We're gonna put the brushes in the water. Don't forget, always wash your brushes. But this is tonight's live Paint Club Live. And I'm going to go ahead and let this kind of dry for a while. We'll take a little break, come back to it here later. That's always a thing to do if you're kind of stuck with whatever, where you're going with it. Because now I see a bunch of places that I just want to keep going, dry brushing lighter and lighter and lighter. And so we got to give it a beat, and then we'll come back to it. But yeah, I just wanted to also see if this live format works with both this camera and this camera, which I'm assuming it does. And you guys were able to see everything and enjoyed what you saw. If you want to paint along, you can do that sometime too. And let me see here. Boom. All right. So in the meantime, my head's right over there. Boy, that whole time I was. But that's okay. You didn't need to see my giant hair right now. All right. I'm going to go ahead and hop off the stream, and then we'll try this again. I'll announce it next time and let you know we're doing Paint Club. If you want to come along for Happy Hour Paint Club, we'll try and do this again if we dig it. And we'll see how far we've gotten on the Book Dragon. All right. Come into our little Worlds of Wayne workshop here. Worlds of Waycraft. All right. Well, next time I'll see you. Otherwise, go to dentrogate.com. Don't forget about our quest at the castle on April 26th. Sign up for tickets right now. We only have a few of the VIP tickets left. Just go and do it. We are having a mini contest too. Before we go, terrain building and a mini contest. I think there's going to be 3 categories. So you got terrain. You've got monsters like so. I'm going to enter something. And then you've got adventurers. So anything that's smaller, say like this size. We're going to have a contest for that too. Just bring them painted. We're not going to be painting there at the Joslyn, but we will have them, and you can bring them, submit them. We vote on them, and we give you fabulous prizes, epic prizes. Maybe a pat on the back too, but there'll be some fun stuff. All right. Otherwise, see you guys later, and say hi on the chat, whether you're watching this now or whether you're watching this later.